Hello and welcome to Bytes of Health, where we hope to take a bite out of your parent worries each day with sound advice and guidance. Every morning, we'll answer a commonly asked pediatric question in 5 minutes or less. I'm Dr. Jess Steier, a public health scientist, and today I'm joined by a guest pediatrician bestie, Dr. Nicole Keller, a board-certified pediatrician based in a suburban rural community outside of Chicago. Nicole believes in guiding her young patients toward living a healthy lifestyle through incorporating a family approach to making optimal screening, immunization, nutritional, and activity choices. Today, we are going to talk about organic foods, what they are and what they aren't. The clock is ticking, so let's get to it. All right, Nicole, what is organic?
So organic foods are defined by the USDA as grown with only organic approved pesticides, typically non-synthetic chemicals, and on land not treated with conventional pesticides for several years. Farmers have to prove their land and growing methods follow rules for organic growing methods.
Are there organic pesticides?
So yes, this is a common myth that organic farming doesn't use pesticides, when in reality, organic farming does have a list of pesticides that are allowed in this farming practice. Most of them are considered naturally occurring, but there are some exceptions for some synthetic or artificial chemicals as well.
So are pesticide residues on our food safe?
Great question. Organic or synthetic or conventional pesticides are all chemicals, and how a chemical is created does not tell you how toxic it is. Many natural things are very toxic, for example, belladonna or snake venom, even water at the right dose. What matters is exactly that, the dose. Every chemical can be toxic at a certain dose. Both organic and conventional or synthetic pesticides should be used according to their instructions to ensure safety for farmers and consumers.
You just said my favorite mantra, which is the dose makes the poison. And that's so true that any substance, water, air, anything can actually be harmful depending on the dose. All right. So are organic foods healthier than their conventional alternatives?
No research has consistently shown that organic foods are any healthier than conventionally grown foods. The soil, climate, freshness, and storage of a food all affect its nutrition rather than the methods used to plant or protect the crop. So organic and conventional foods can both be equally healthy.
And what about safety? Are organic foods safer than conventional options?
Also a great question and common concern. But like we mentioned earlier, organic and conventional crops both may use pesticides. Conventional foods are tested by the pesticide data program run by the USDA to ensure produce is safe, and the PDP has consistently shown low pesticide residue levels. Organic pesticides are not routinely tested for, but both conventional and organic foods are safe options.
So let's talk about the environment. Is organic farming better for the environment than conventional?
This is a really important question, as we definitely have to make changes to help ensure our climate safety. But organic growing methods are unnecessarily restrictive when it comes to farming innovations and advances. Organic farming doesn't allow farmers to use new technologies like genetic engineering or GMO products, and uses pesticides that often need more applications. Organic farming may need to do more tilling as well, which requires more manual labor. In research, organic farming methods actually produce less food compared to conventional farming. Conventional farming methods allow farmers to use all the tools available to them: new and more precise and safer pesticides, genetic engineering technology, and even organic methods if the crop warrants it. Since conventional farming can use all these tools, it is more efficient and produces more food with less resources and less land, which is important to help preserve our environment.
All right. So I think a lot of people see the higher price tags that often accompany organic foods and assume that it means that it's better or higher quality. Is this the case?
Great question. Many food labels have a health halo, let's say, around them. The label makes people think the product is better, safer, or healthier in some way. But even though it's more expensive, when it comes to conventional versus organic food options, organic's price premium actually comes from the fact that it takes farmers more land, resources, and time to grow an organic product. The higher price does not equate to better nutrition or safety or less environmental impact.
And I think we could both agree that the bottom line is that it's super important that we, and of course our children, are consuming lots of veggies, fruits, produce, fiber, all that good stuff. And we should not care so much about the label, whether something is organic or conventional. We just need to make sure we're eating more of it.
I agree. Buy whatever produce you can find, afford, and looks good to you. Just have more of it.
All right. Well, I learned something. We hope you learned something, and we have lots more to share. Special thanks to Dr. Nicole Keller for sharing her expertise with us today. You can get your Bite of Health every day, Monday through Friday. If you like what you've heard here, let us know. Leave us a review on Apple and be sure to tell your friends. Be sure also to follow us on Instagram at Bytes of Health Pod. That's Bytes with a Y. Remember, there is no single or best way to parent. Parenting is a journey, and we are all just doing our very best. We wish you happy, healthy, and stress-free parenting.